Hi, this is Dr. Stephanie, and the reason why you're getting this video is because I needed to talk to you about the Your Healing Place blueprint for healing. A lot of clients have said that they've read information about the blueprint, but a lot of clients also feel as though they kind of skimmed over it and don't really understand what it is. So I'd like to briefly talk to you about why you should get the blueprint and exactly what it is. So let's talk about the first premise in this idea of either or. So let's start with this big ball. This big ball represents our bodies. And our bodies are constantly assaulted by microbes and bad water and bad food and stuff that's not organic and pesticides and all the stuff that you can remember that you've ever seen on a Zyto, a nanoscan, or a hair tissue analysis. We're bombarded by those things every second of every day. Because our bodies need protection. We need to be proactive on the offensive and not the defensive. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the either or concept. Either we're going to allow our environment, which we have really no control over except for the things that we can control, like our water, our food, paying attention to pesticides, the things we put on our skin, all the stuff you hear me ranting about when you're here in the office. If we don't pay attention to those things, the body will start breaking down, right? As the body starts breaking down, then we start experiencing aches and pains and symptoms. Initially, we'll dismiss them. Oh, I just have a cold. Oh, I bumped my knee, or I think I'm about to get arthritis, or maybe because I'm getting old, blah, 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 blah. All of that can be explained away, but for the most part, you're going to be inaccurate. Your observation is not going to be quite on point, and therefore you're going to start medicating yourself incorrectly, or you're going to do the panic thing and you're going to go run to your primary care doctor, and he's going to be happy to write you a really nice prescription. Now, when you start with an acute symptom is something just started. If you don't do anything to create a lifestyle change, that eventually turns into chronic disease. Chronic disease leads us into prescription drugs for life, not just until the symptom goes away. Your primary care doctor is going to say, well, you're going to take this prescription for life. And if things happen that don't go well, then we'll write another prescription. And before you know it, one prescription turns into 3 prescriptions, turns into 6 prescriptions. And we've all seen that happen. So here's the either or scenario. Either we're going to be on the defensive and take medication for the rest of our life, or we're going to go on the offensive and we're going to be on the prevention side and take things that's going to sustain us for the rest of our lives. Sustaining and just being a defensive is 2 different things. So that's why I created the blueprint for healing. The blueprint is very simple and it's very personalized, so you're not getting something that everybody else is going to get, and you're not going to be in the dark as to whether it's going to work for you. So the first part of the blueprint is detoxification. Everybody should be on a detoxification regimen at least once a season. That is summer, spring, winter, and fall. There's 4 seasons. So theoretically, you can be detoxing every season. Why? Because we're constantly being assaulted by things. If you go to the beach, you're susceptible to the microbes in the water, or the sand fleas in the sand that you really didn't know was available, or bacteria in the sand. If you go to the mountains, then you're susceptible to the things in that environment. If you're raking your leaves or cleaning up waste from your pet, you're exposed to those kind of microbes. And if your body is not eliminating waste consistently, gas, bloating, indigestion, constipation, that's an indication that it's not, and you start feeling tired and irritable, then you're being malnourished. You're not absorbing your nutrients. So therefore, when you do a detox program, we are cleaning out all of your organs, not just your bowels. So you're getting stuff out of your lungs, out of your liver, out of your large and small intestines, out of your lymph system, even your blood and your bladder. And so all of those organs contribute to things that are not good for us. So that's the first thing you should consider. detoxification. And to do it properly, I recommend the Opening Channels program because it takes care of all of your organs and it gives you the nutrients that you need while you're detoxing. So trying to detox on your own can really cause some other problems, and I'll do another video on that another time. The other thing you can consider is doing a hair tissue analysis at least twice a year. Why would you do it twice a year? Well, a hair tissue analysis not only tells me the toxic levels of things, whether you've been exposed to things that's creating a challenge in your body, but it also tells me what your organs are doing in relationship to those minerals that you're taking. So here's the idea. Either you're going to take a 1-a-day vitamin or a mineral or some sort of supplement that somebody said may be good for you, or you could do a hair tissue analysis and get a mineral and vitamin program that's specifically designed for your body. The beauty of that is, if you do a hair tissue analysis twice, that means for 6 months out of the year, you are getting minerals and vitamins specifically, sorry about that call, for your body. And so natural medicine is very, very personalized. So instead of taking a prescription drug for 6 months, now for 6 months out of the year, you have a personalized mineral and vitamin program, but it also gives you dietary recommendations specifically for your body. It's fortifying your system, your organs, your livers, your kidney, your thyroid, your adrenal function, your gastrointestinal system, and it's eliminating toxins out of your body again, but it's also giving you what you need. The other thing that's on the blueprint that I highly recommend is cytobiological preferencing, and that's that scan. You put your hand on the blue plate, you've all done it before. And what that does is that scans your body for a moment in time and says, at this moment in time, I see this level of stress in your organs. I see this level of inflammation. I see, hey, this is kind of degenerating. These are the specific homeopathics that you need to bring this situation into check. Remember, we always have to bring our body back to center because we're always being assaulted by something that's going to knock it off. And so instead of being on the defensive with the prescription drug, let's be on the offensive. So now we have 3 different things that we just talked about. We talked about the detoxification program. We talked about why it's important to do a hair tissue analysis. You get at least 6 months of your minerals. And the detoxification program, you get probiotics, you get trace minerals, you get cellular support, you even get a digestive enzyme to make sure that you're eliminating and absorbing nutrients and getting rid of toxins all at the same time. Number 4 would be the nanoscan, the nanoscan SRT. And what that does is that opens your body up like an onion, and I get a chance to see all the things that's happening with your body from such a deeper level that you didn't even know that was happening. The reason why that scan is so important at least once a year is because I get a chance to uncover the deeper hidden expressions of why you're feeling the way you're feeling. So for instance, if you come see me for a headache, there's lots of things I can give you for a pain, but cytobiological the nanoscan, I get so many scans going on. The nanoscan will actually tell me what's causing the headache, what part of the head is causing the problem. And your headache could be a parasitic infection. And you wouldn't know that by just going to your primary care doctor. He would give you something for the headache, but the nano scan will tell me exactly why you have the headache. And then we use a laser to stop the assault on the body, to give your body a chance to heal. And that's why the nano bioscan is so important. The last thing, number 5, would be the course From Panic to Empowerment. And I added the course in because a lot of clients say, Dr. Reed, I'm having such good success with the things that you're doing with me. And what happens is they drop off and they don't come back for a while because they think they're healed. That can be furthest from the truth, but it's also a part of the truth. You are feeling a whole lot better once you've embarked on at least the first 4 things that I've talked about. But you can't stop there. The reason why you can't stop there is the body is always being pulled this way or that way. And we need you to stay center. And in order to stay center, you need to stay connected so we can make sure that we do the hair tissue analysis, the cytobiological preferencing, the opening channels detox, and also the bioscan. But the course is designed to connect spirit, mind, and body. Because the reality is, a lot of our illnesses are driven from our spirit and our emotions. It's trapped in old belief systems, old behaviors, old triggers. And when something triggers you spiritually and mentally, it will create an expression in the body. That concept is called cellular memory, and the research of it is called psychoneuroimmunology. I probably should write it at the bottom of the screen or somewhere in the body of the email. So I tried to make this video as short and as impactful as I could without creating this, oh God, here she goes again, because you guys know me and I know you. But you needed some understanding of the blueprint. So here's the blueprint again. At least once a season, please consider opening channels program to get toxins out of your system, fortify the body, give you the probiotics you need. And that takes care of you every season, right? Getting stuff out. Hair tissue analysis twice a year. Why? Because it gives us a baseline and it also gives us a follow-up to make sure that you're improving. But it also gives us at least 6 months of personalized vitamins and minerals specifically for what's happening in your body. And it also comes with your own personal diet regimen, so you can't beat that. Nano or bioscan once a year, because that requires 5 frequencies, and those 5 frequencies opens up your body like an onion and gets to the root cause of the problem. So your headache may not just be a headache, it could be a parasitic infection or a microbe infection or a fungus that you can't even see, or you might be allergic to your favorite food, and we need to figure that out. Okay, so we have the first 3. The number 4 would be the cytobiological preferencing. I recommend that once a season as well, because it tells me specifically what homeopathics that you need in order to rectify an acute issue. So for instance, if you have the sniffles or you start feeling some itchiness or whatever the case may be, a cytobiological preferencing is very significant because it tells me specifically what you need to address that issue. I might think it's core olive leaf because that's one of the go-tos that I like to use, but the cytobiological preferencing might say core bilberry, and core bilberry might take care of 15 different things that you didn't even know your body was experiencing. And then lastly, you're going to consider taking the test. No, you're going to take the test from panic to empowerment, because that undergirds all the things that we're talking about now. Our health causes a lot of anxiety and a lot of panic, especially when we don't understand where it's coming from. But if we have to really be truthful and honest with ourselves, we are a spirit, a mind, and a body, not just an ear, a nose, and a throat. Meaning we have to take care the whole of ourselves. And at Your Healing Place, this blueprint is designed to do just that. We're taking care of your body seasonally, daily, 365 days a year, 52 weeks a year, and you're feeling great, but you got to stay on your plan. And the bonus is take the course from panic to empowerment to give yourself a full understanding of how to take control of your health. Because after all, you are your best healthcare advocate. And if you don't follow this blueprint, unfortunately, I guarantee your body will start breaking down and you're going to go to the other side. And that side rarely makes you feel good. It rarely does. And there's some phenomenal doctors, but they're also trying to learn how to bring you over to the side of prevention. So there's something to be said about natural and alternative healthcare. So I promised that this video was not going to be long. It's now 14 minutes and 11 seconds and counting. But you know that I care about you, and Your Healing Place is exactly that, your healing place. And this is a place that I like to see you get well. And we do that by using the blueprint of healing. And it requires 5 things: Zyto, Nano, hair tissue analysis, opening channels detoxification, and from panic to empowerment, the online 7-week course that I know that you will have phenomenal success with. A lot of clients have already taken the course and they have rave reviews and they're doing well. And I like to see you be a part of that class. I'm in there, I'm chatting, I'm hanging out, and it's a great place to stay connected. One last thing. I know I said this was going to be short. If I'm not getting through to you right now, that's okay. What I would not like to see is the holiday season come up and you really can't enjoy it because now all the things that you let go over the past 6 or 8 months are really going to start hitting you now with the cold season. Being exposed, closed indoors with people who have all their other health issues that you don't even know about, and your immune system may be compromised at this time. So eating that good food that's not good for you is really going to also create some challenges in your immune function, and you will find very quickly that you're not as well as you think, because this season will prove to be the one that you wish you would have done something sooner. So I'm here and I'm more than willing, able, and ready to help you get through to the best you that you want to be. I know you want more energy. I know you want to do some marathons. I know you want to be able to walk 2 miles. There's a lot of goals that I know that you're trying to reach. Even if that goal is just getting a better sleep or having more energy or not being so anxious. Yeah, we have some of those goals too. So here I go. I'm signing off right now. That is the blueprint of health for Your Healing Place clients. If you're not a Your Healing Place client, you are welcome to come join us. Just go to our website, www.yourhealingsite.com, and feel free to click on a free 15-minute consult if you'd like to speak with me. But if not, there's some other links at the bottom to connect you to your Zyto, your Nano, your biological preferencing, the course, and finally connect you to Your Healing Place. Have a great day.